Okay, here's a fun rant for today. I believe that not that far into the future, maybe 5-10 years from now, you can become a handyman without a lot of expertise and make $1 million a year. Let me tell you why. The next generation of kids that will achieve adulthood and that will be in charge of their own apartment or house or car or whatever really is going to need a lot of help. And when I say help, I'm not talking about complex things, dealing with electrical issues and putting in a new circuit breaker box and things like that. Those are, okay, I get that. You got to have a license I'm not talking about those things. I'm talking about changing a light bulb. I'm talking about there's lint in the dryer lint trap. And by the way, I'm talking about even knowing that there is a lint trap and knowing that at some point in time it's going to have to be emptied. And then once it needs to be emptied, then you have to call a handyman because you're not going to know how to do it. I love my kids. God love them. I grew up in a house where my parents were more intellectual than physical. We had one hammer and one screwdriver, and they were never in the same place, in the same drawer twice. We didn't have the neatly arranged tools on pegboard in the garage with a little tape outline behind each tool showing what goes. We didn't have any of that, and we did just fine. My dad knew how to do a couple things, and I figured out how to do a bunch of things on my own because I kind of thought it was interesting. But our kids are going to be totally hamstrung, which means, number one, there's going to be terrific demand for handymen. And again, I'm not saying it has to be a handyman that's like an electrician who's certified. I'm saying someone who knows how to change a light bulb, someone who knows how to unclog a toilet, just the basic stuff. And I take responsibility. I have not taught my kids how to do these things. We did have one of our kids cleaning the gutters the other day. That was terrific. Not only will there be terrific demand for handymen, but they're going to be able to charge exorbitant prices because one day, 10 years from now, there's going to be a 25-year-old or 30-year-old who looks down in the shower and he sees a little black spot. And then a couple weeks later, he sees the black spot has gotten bigger. And he has to call somebody, and a guy comes and says, I don't know, that could be mold. Mold? Yeah, that's going to cost $9,500 to remediate. Uh-oh. So it's not just that there'll be demand, it's that our kids are going to get soaked because they have no idea what's the danger level and what these things cost and things like that. Handymen are going to have to market themselves, so there'll be webinars in the future. And the handyman will say, come to my webinar tomorrow and learn how to remove lint from the dryer lint trap. And as a bonus, we'll also show you how to snake a toilet. So that's all for now. I'll keep you posted.